What's going on, guys? Nice guy driver. That's the only downside to these sunny days. It causes a glare when I'm trying to do a video, but other than that, it seems to be turning out to be a pretty nice day. Yes, I do have a hat on, but it's not cold. I just got the hoodie on, and it's starting to turn out a lot warmer. It was chilly this morning, but it's chilly every morning here in Connecticut. Connecticut is funny weather. It really is. It could be extremely cold one day and like 60 degrees, 70 degrees the next. It's weird. But I was sitting here today thinking about Rideshare and where it's going in the future. And God must have blessed me, or trying to bless me, because I had a check engine light on since yesterday. I was gonna have my neighbor, because he's a mechanic, take a look at it, and it just went away. And then I got a large sum of money in my online business to take care of a lot of bills that I need to cover, but I wasn't expecting it, let's just say. So, and I'm not gonna let that stop me from going out trying to get a couple of bucks in rideshare. And I started thinking, maybe this is the year to really get serious about getting out of rideshare and starting anything in transportation that's going to pay more than Uber and Lyft. And I really started thinking about that, and my daughter wants me to go into the courier business route. And I think that's probably the way I'm going to go, because I think that's the best way to make the most amount of money for the drivers. Like the actual drivers that I say bring into my fleet. It's the best way for them to make a good amount of money, because it would be crazy to start a new fleet business and only put the drivers on Uber and Lyft. Yes, they'll do the Uber and Lyft, but that's a filler. Uber and Lyft is not paying how it used to pay. Even now, business has picked up, and I'm able to hit my daily quota, but I got to drive more than I would. I got to drive 2 hours more, which is not a big deal to you guys, but 2 to 3 hours more than I did last year to make the same $120. To me, that's a drop in revenue. And I'm not going to have drivers out here paying me a daily fee, even say $100. Let's just say, not even. Let's just say $500 a week. Let's keep a nice round number. They're paying $500 a week for the use of my vehicle with commercial insurance. They're not going to be able to make it just doing Uber and Lyft. They won't be able to make it. But a courier business, on average, can make $200 to $300 in a full day's work. Not even a long day. 8 hours. I would say 8-hour work day. Can make $200 to $300. Easy. So, and for those of you, why are you hesitating? It's a lot of money up front. You got to think, I'm in a small sedan. I'm going to get, at the very least, try to get into a minivan for just that business. But, excuse me. But there are some apps I'm hearing about that I could do some medical stuff right now using my car. I'm looking into those. I am. And I already have a company structure, but it's out of state. I have a holding company out of state. And for me to do a transportation type business, I have to have a LLC or any type of entity set up here in Connecticut. So I am going to have to set up another entity just for this transportation business. That's not the end of the world. It's the cost up front with the commercial insurance, and which probably is the biggest, because I don't have to get the car, I don't have to get a bigger vehicle now. But I do want to register the new vehicle. Once I get the bigger vehicle, register that new business vehicle under that new LLC, and that will be the vehicle for the business going forward. I will no longer be using the sedan. And I would probably still set it up Uber or Lyft, but like I said, that's a filler. I don't see Uber and Lyft even in the future for a lot of people. They're talking 2030. I don't particularly see Uber and Lyft around where drivers can make a livable wage in 2030. I don't see it. Hit me in the comments if you agree or disagree, but I just don't see it. I don't see a future unless there's a newer player comes along. If a newer player comes along, yes, there's possibilities. But even then, we're talking 2030. By the time those new players get up and running where drivers can make a livable wage, you're talking technology takes over. And by 2030, I do foresee some people taking automated forms of transportation. You know, I do see that. Not everybody, there'll be some old school people that won't, but I do foresee that. And a lot of people will be probably forced to go the Tesla route, you know, go the full EV route by then. So there will always be a need for a courier business, though. Even if automation comes in, because you design the business, it's your courier business, you could put in automation for your business. That's why I think starting a courier business and transporting everything, not just people, is a good way to go. Now, I'm not a fan of any of the shopping apps at all. So I probably will be hiring, the minute I get this set up, I probably will be hiring a driver. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know, because I don't foresee me doing packages in any shape, form. I don't see it. I don't like doing food delivery. I don't like doing anything that requires me to get out the car. Call me lazy, but that's more work for the same little money. I think the only time food delivery made drivers way more money was during the pandemic. Other than that, I don't see how, if you factor in your time where you got to get out the car and you got to go to the restaurant and you got to take the food and you got to go up flights of steps, when I can just drop somebody off and drive off. In the wintertime, I don't get out the car. If people don't tip nowadays, so we're no longer required to get out of the car. Unless I'm assuming you're comfort or black. So I don't ever get out of the car. Hot weather, cold weather. I'm in a nice environment and it doesn't require me to get out of the car. So I've never been a fan of doing delivery, but I know that's where the money is. It's just not on the platforms. It's not on these gig platforms. The real money is doing transportation for your own business. Hit me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. But that's the way I'm thinking right now. Hence the reason why I'm dropping a lot of shorts talking about the courier business. I know some of you guys want details and, you know, on different apps. But there's a reason why I don't just spit out that information. I might be requiring you to get on my email list, and then I'll give you that information, you know. It probably won't be a paid thing. It'll probably literally just be to get on my email list, and I'll give you more details, you know, on the companies I'm signing up with, so forth, so on. But I'm thinking about doing a newsletter. I thought about doing it for my other channels, but I think the Rideshare channel will be the most effective for the newsletter. I could be wrong. I'm just trying to obviously name it something without including anything to do with Rideshare. But I'll keep you guys updated on what I'm doing with that. Stay tuned. If you want more on doing something outside of Rideshare that's still in transportation, stay updated. You know, keep watching the channel. Support the old videos as well. Subscribe, like, comment, click the bell icon, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.